Phoenix Springs, a game that doesn't merely invite you into its world, it drenches you in it. You step in as Iris Dormer, a tech journalist whose hunt for her missing brother, Leo, spirals into something both eerily familiar and utterly unknowable. And from the very first click, you realize, this isn't about holding your hand, it's about letting go. Every screen in Phoenix Springs feels like a frame from an indie film, hand-drawn in thick markers that bleed where they shouldn't. Negative space isn't emptiness here, it's tension. Shadows swallow corners of your vision, and that whisper of static across the top of the frame, it's not a glitch, it's a heartbeat. You find yourself lingering, hovering your cursor over brushstroke rocks, pausing to catch the slight sway of a dead sign. You capture screenshots not out of vanity, but because each image is a poem you can't quite parse until you step away. If you crave neat explanations, a Phoenix Springs will leave you breathless with longing. The story unfolds in shards. One moment, Iris is intercepting a coded radio transmission. The next, she's staring at a mural that pulses with half-remembered dreams. You gather leads, not items, into an internal web of thoughts, and only when they tangle correctly does the world shift beneath your fingers. There's something profoundly intimate about listening to Iris whisper her own doubts, her own frustrations. Every time she hesitates, you feel it too. Right-click to summon Iris's mind map. There, words and phrases float like lanterns in the dark. Apply them to the environment, to a barren tree, a flickering console, even to Iris herself. Some connections hum with possibility, others clatter to nothing. It's not puzzle solving as you know it, it's chaos psychology, it's gameplay. Yet, this trust is double-edged. At times, the game revels in its own obscurity. A password puzzle where every lead feels legitimate, yet every attempt fails. You know you're missing one faint red note on a fridge, but until you spot it, you're spinning in place. Exhilarated, yes, but often frustrated. Half the journey, you'll tread the same ground until it begins to feel alive. But the other half, you'll wonder if you've clicked every inch of scenery, only to discover a stray mural tucked behind a rail. The back and forth can test your patience. And yes, Iris will quietly chide you when you replay the same thread, but sometimes you wish for a subtle highlight more than another whisper. Still, even in those slow stretches, the world soaks into you. You feel the weight of every grain of sand, every sigh of wind. Phoenix Springs isn't a game you finish. It's a world you continue to inhabit long after the credits fade. It will leave you puzzled, moved, maybe even a little broken. But if you're the kind of player who craves mystery without neat endings, who isn't afraid to wander, to get lost, this oasis in the desert is waiting for you. This game is an 8 out of 10, and I recommend it to players who treasure art house storytelling, ambient explorations, and psychological puzzles. If you love lingering over every frame, if unanswered questions thrill you more than certainty, then this game will resonate long after you've logged off.